The Buddha's teachings on karma, kama, and right livelihood, Sammā-ājīva, part of the Noble Eightfold Path. Let's explore this teaching in spiritual depth and clarity, showing how unwholesome livelihood, greed, deceit, and negligence, especially when they harm life, create powerful karmic consequences that ripple through society, the environment, and the mind itself. 1. Right livelihood. Living in harmony with the Dhamma, the Buddha, taught that the path to liberation is not only about meditation and mindfulness, but also about how we earn our living and interact with others in daily life. He said in the Noble Eightfold Path, Magga Sutta, SN 45-8, and what, monks, is right livelihood? Abstaining from wrong livelihood. This is called right livelihood. Right livelihood means earning one's living without harming others, directly or indirectly, through our work, words, or products. 2. Wrong livelihood. The 5 forbidden trades. In the Vanija Sutta and 5.1 and 77, the Buddha clearly listed 5 types of livelihood that create powerful, unwholesome karma because they involve harm to beings. 1. Dealing in weapons, creating or selling tools of killing. 2. Dealing in living beings and trading humans, animals, or exploiting life for profit. 3. Dealing in meat, participating in killing for trade. 4. Dealing in intoxicants, creating or selling substances that cloud the mind. Dealing in poisons, making or selling substances that harm or destroy life. These wrong livelihoods are not limited to ancient professions. In today's world, they include industries or activities that profit from destruction, deceit, or negligence like corruption, environmental pollution, toxic manufacturing, animal cruelty, or deceitful marketing that causes harm. 3. The karma of cheating and deceit. The Buddha explained that deceit, maya, and cheating, kuhaka, are forms of false speech, musavada, and wrong intention, miccha sankappa. Such actions arise from greed, lobha, and delusion, moha, the very roots of suffering. Every dishonest act carries karmic seeds that mature as loss of trust, mental unrest, and future suffering. Even if one gains material wealth from deceit, the Dhamma says it brings no peace. Victory breeds hatred, the defeated live in pain. Happily the peaceful live, giving up both victory and defeat. Dhammapada 2:01. Cheating others for profit creates internal corruption, a polluted mind that cannot experience true joy or wisdom. 4. Industrial accidents, negligence, and collective karma. The Buddha spoke about collective karma, how the actions of many beings, combined with natural conditions, lead to shared results. When industries pollute, exploit, or destroy life for gain, knowingly or through negligence, it generates both individual and collective unwholesome karma. If such actions lead to accidents, explosions, toxic leaks, poisoning of air, soil, or water, killing humans, animals, and plants, the karmic weight is severe, even if done without intent to kill. The neglect, heedlessness, pamada itself, is karmically heavy, because it arises from greed and ignorance. Prioritizing profit over compassion and responsibility. Heedlessness is the path to death. Heedfulness is the path to the deathless. Dhammapada 21. So when corporations, factories, or individuals act heedlessly, polluting rivers, destroying forests, or causing suffering to living beings, they disturb not only the world's balance, but also their own karmic destiny. 5. The 4 great elements and environmental karma. The Buddha taught that the physical world is composed of the 4 great elements: earth, water, fire, and air, padavi, apotehobayo. When humans act with greed, hatred, and delusion, these elements fall out of harmony. Exploiting the earth brings earthquakes and land collapse. Polluting water brings disease and floods. Abusing fire brings drought and wildfires. Polluting the air brings storms and toxic winds. Thus, environmental disasters are not divine punishment. They are natural karmic consequences of moral imbalance. As the Buddha said in the Kakavati Sutta, DN 26, when rulers and people are unrighteous, the seasons fail to come in time, the crops fail, and the world becomes disordered. In modern terms, when greed replaces compassion and profit replaces ethics, nature responds with imbalance. 6. The suffering of all beings. Every act of exploitation harms not only humans but countless unseen beings, animals, insects, spirits, and the natural devas, energies, that sustain ecosystems. The Buddha taught boundless compassion, metta, for all beings. May all beings, weak or strong, seen or unseen, living near or far, be happy and at peace. Metta Sutta, Sin 1.8. When industries poison rivers, for instance, not only fish die, countless aquatic creatures, plants, and even devas lose their homes. This mass suffering creates a vast collective karmic ripples, affecting generations to come. 7. The moral law. Karma always ripens. The Buddha made it clear no deed disappears. Even if a person or group escapes worldly justice, karma will find its balance. In Majjhima Nikaya 135, Kulakama Vibhanga Sutta, he said, "Those who harm living beings are reborn in suffering. Those who protect life are reborn in happiness. Bad karma cannot be erased by good deeds, only transformed through sincere remorse, moral restraint, and wisdom. If one has harmed others, the path to purification is through 1. Acknowledging the wrongdoing, hiri-ottappa. 2. Making amends, or preventing further harm. Developing compassion and generosity. 4. Dedicating one's future actions toward healing. Rather than gain only through such transformation, can the karmic weight gradually lighten. 8. The way to purify livelihood. The Buddha did not condemn wealth itself, only the unwholesome ways of acquiring or using it. Right livelihood means earning with honesty and compassion, using wealth to support family, community, and charity, avoiding harm to others even indirectly, reflecting before acting. Does this bring suffering or peace? As he said in the Sigalovada Sutta, DN 31, one should acquire wealth lawfully, divided in 4. 1 part to live upon, 2 parts for business, and 1 part to save for times of need. Righteous wealth sustains, not destroys. Essence of the Buddha's teaching. To live by harming others is to drink poison thinking it is sweet. True wealth is gained by compassion, not by deceit or destruction. The earth remembers every wound, and karma never forgets its cause.